It's the end of the week, so we got to get you caught up on everything that's happening in the world. There's some extra headlines for you. There was an official in Long Island who got excited about talking about America's 250th birthday. You know, it's Tucson's 250th birthday this weekend, and they're doing a celebration at Hotel Congress.
Nice.
Yeah. But with this celebration at Long Island, this Long Island official said it's going to be a gangbang. Right?
Yeah. Poor choice of words.
Yeah, because he didn't know what a gang meant. And everyone got super excited, then started laughing, and then super disappointed in that order. They're probably just going to have some hot dogs and stuff. It's just not the same thing.
No.
Yeah. All right. This is weird. An institution of 133 years is now eyeing bankruptcy.
What is this institution?
Kodak Films.
No.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy. I mean, every good run has an end, and obviously Kodak was big business, and you would say peaked, and I would think the 80s, right, to 70s, 80s. All the film we used to get from Kodak, and then there's a whole generation doesn't even know what that is. They're probably thinking it's a koala's name or something. But 133 years in business, and now they're looking at bankruptcy because nobody is making pictures anymore. They're just it's all digital, right?
I know, and I contribute. I take so many photos on my phone.
I know. Print them up today. I'm sure there'll be some like knockoff companies, but yeah, that company is looking bad. Here's another end of an era. It looks like the founder of Arizona Iced Tea said they might have to stop selling their iced teas for 99 cents because of the tariffs on aluminum.
What?
Yes, and of course, there's a lot of places that will sell Arizona iced teas for more than 99 cents, but it will still say 99 cents on the can. Because, they're adamant. They're like, hey, we want to keep it like this. It's almost like the president of Costco saying, hey, our hot dogs are going to be the same price. I don't care what you do. Right. And that's what they wanted to do. But since aluminum, if the tariffs continue to be out of control for aluminum coming in, they'll have no other option but to raise the price.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, just another ripple effect of the tariffs, which seem like not the best idea. I don't know. I'm not an economist, so we'll see what happens, right? Speaking of which, so we'll end it on this. If times are getting a little tight financially, you could always do the Olive Garden hack. It looks like you could buy Olive Garden soup by the gallon.
By the gallon?
Yeah.
OG is my favorite restaurant of all time.
Oh, you just call it OG?
I call it OG.
Wow, you fancy.
It is the OG. I'm fancy.
You are so fancy.
That's where I want to go on my date nights. That's where I want to go on my anniversary nights. I love the OG.
Now I know why your husband locked it down. Super cheap date night. So fans of social media just found out, and they're using it as a meal planning hack. So they say it's a lot cheaper if you buy it in bulk. It's like $2.50 a serving. So I think a lot of us are going to go on the Olive Garden soup diet.
I would.
Once these tariffs kick in. Of course, you'll have to order it through their catering menu. And it literally comes in a bucket, but you just basically scoop it out every day. Here's another serving, sir. Would you like another serving of Olive Garden soup poured, sir?
Yes, I would.
Well, it looks like that's what we're going to be eating for dinner for our foreseeable future. So there's some headlines for you. All right, we're live on the podcast broadcast. Let's get this all situated. We got Sparky here as we get going. And don't worry, Mari's like, oh, you turn off the stream. We're on the stream. All right.
Good morning.
Yeah, so Sparky, welcome, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, get all TV ready for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Show off that glizzy hat, too, if you can.
This
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, over the headphones.
Sparky's the one who informed me about the glizzy.
over the headphones.
Yeah, and, now he's branded it so hardcore. It's part of, his shtick. Do you have a pocket glizzy on you?
I don't have any food. I just have pocket whiskey.
Okay.
Wait, what is a glizzy?
See, that's it. I didn't know either. So, I'm old too, or you're old as well. But
the glizz is what you make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hot dog. Yes, that's what it is.
It can be.
It can be. It can be several things.
Can it be a corn dog?
Yeah. No.
I get down with the corn dog.
Yeah.
You get down with the corn? No.
It's part of my tradition, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's in my blood.
Right. All right, here's what we're going to do next, just so you warm you guys up, okay? I got a new game, and it's called Think Fast, Dumbass, okay? So it's a game with repercussions, right? So basically, I'm going to...
this for me.
It's for both of you, right?
Oh, I was like, did you just make this for me?
Yes, I did. And so I'll throw out like a suggestion. So like I'll say, invent the rejected flavor of Mountain Dew. You have 3 seconds to give me something that is funny and fits as far as the answer, like a rejected flavor of Mountain Dew. If I said that, what would you say?
Hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog is
Wow.
a rejected flavor. Yeah. But so literally, you're just talking about glizzies.
Really?
Yeah, and then
Sorry,
you,
That's the first thing you're gonna throw out at me.
Okay, a Mountain
Penny
Dew hot dog
flavored.
flavored? No thanks.
Penny
Yeah.
flavored.
Penny would be
flavored.
sick.
Yeah,
That would be
and
gross.
you both would get points for that, right?
Blood
but
red.
if you can't answer within 3 seconds, then I got to roast you,
Okay,
and call you a dumbass. Okay, so that's the game, and I have a bunch of these stupid suggestions. So we're gonna be playing that here in just a second, and then Herb Stratford's gonna come in.
Sauerkraut.
And then earlier this morning, I know. I did a rap GPT. Mari hated it. Nobody called in. In fact, I gave out Offspring tickets right after that. Maybe 2 people called in just for those. So I think I really just, it was a good way for me to do the Offspring tickets, was to see who really wanted them.
Dude, if somebody calls in for sleeping with the witch tickets, I got them on me right now.
Nice. I can't technically do that because, corporate makes you jump through hoops. You put them on a list. You can do that. Are you guys performing this weekend?
Oh yeah, we're tomorrow actually.
Nice. Where at?
191 Tool.
Yeah, get closer to the mic when you say that.
Oh yeah,
I know that. What you guys? You're performing with Alien Ant Farm on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yeah,
Yeah.
with Held Out.
Yeah,
We're
with
doing that
Held
with
Out.
Held Out, and
Kevin hit me up, and Kevin, might pop in with Jackie on Tuesday morning as well.
wow,
for
they
the
didn't even
podcast.
invite me, dude.
Well, it was all last minute. Yeah, did you invite them? They don't. They have no clue. They have no clue you're here right now.
I
right?
texted them 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna be on the radio.
That's so funny too, because Kevin, he texted me last night after you talked to me, and I thought you guys were talking to each other. And
Oh,
he's
no.
like, "Hey man, I know it's last minute, but we're performing with the Alien Ant Farm next week. Is there any availability on Monday? Worst case scenario, Tuesday. Monday, I have this female kettlebell thrower who's
What
yeah,
is
yeah.
kettlebell?
Exactly, it's
Those
kettlebell
big
throw.
weights.
Yeah, this is a big thing because she's here locally, but she qualified for national championships. It's a big deal. And
wow.
so Monday we're meeting her, and so I'm kind of all booked up on that because it's going to be Rico and I just kind of geeking out about what the hell is a kettlebell toss kind of thing. And so she's in. So I'm like, Monday I'm booked, but Tuesday.
Now I'm interested. I want to know
I
what
know.
this kettlebell is. I'm with.
I'll tell you what.
Not Googling. I want to know.
I'll tell you what. Let me hit the reset here and play a clip from earlier this morning because Mari did dad jokes. It was pretty funny. And I will pull up what this kettlebell toss is and who we're going to have on Monday. And we're getting ready for Think Fast, Dumbass. So a lot of fun happening here on the podcast broadcast. Earlier this morning, Mari expressed her love for dad jokes, and she turned them into mom jokes. In case you missed it, well, something like this. There's going to be some new music. What is the announcement? And it actually happened shortly after our music news yesterday. Well, it was announced that Megadeth has announced that yesterday they will end their legendary 40-year career after releasing just one more album and doing a farewell tour in 2026. Did you see
Okay.
this?
I did.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
You know what? I understand it, right? That makes sense to me. They've
Yeah.
had a good run, a long run.
40 years doing metal? Yeah, that seems like 3 lifetimes for sure. Frontman Dave Mustaine said he wants to go out on his own terms while the band is still on top. That's,
Yeah, that makes sense.
debatable, but, they're still, very popular. Hopefully they'll make a couple stops in Arizona because, Mustaine is from here and very fond of this great state, as he should be. They said that, Megadeth was formed in 1983 after Mustaine was kicked out of Metallica before their first album, and the band became one of the most important metal groups ever, releasing 16 albums and selling millions of copies worldwide. 5 of those albums went platinum, and most of the recent releases reached number 3 on the Billboard charts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you be honest, ever since like the Spotify era, well, the charts don't mean anything, that's the reality. I don't come at me, So, he said he will also release a memoir next year and told fans not to be sad, but to celebrate him during his final tour, which I agree.
I celebrate you.
I celebrate you. Also, speaking of albums, Radiohead dropped a surprise live album yesterday. So if you're a fan of Radiohead, they have their live recordings from 2003 to 2009 and includes 12 live songs recorded between those years. And it came out at the end of their Rainbows tour. Tom York said that he was inspired by hearing these old performances while working on a Hamlet stage show. So this is don't expect any new Radiohead music because this guy is going into stage shows now.
Yeah.
But while he was reading his lines, apparently he got inspired and it's like, hey, these live recordings not too bad. release them. So they're out. So you can check them out, and you'll get physical copies when they come out on October 31st.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. This was cool. This went viral the other day where Eminem was challenged to rhyme with the word silver. Uberfacts is a page on Twitter that basically claimed you can't rhyme with silver, but Eminem breaks down things in syllables. So he tweeted back almost immediately. And he's like, silver, pilfer, kilfer, Gilbert, still hurt, steel shirts, Bill Burr, Milford, off kilter, no filter, chill, Burr. Phil Byrne, still slur, Will Stir, Trent Dilfer, Val Kilmer, still third, Shield Her, Hill Squirt, Steven Spielberg, Lil Twerp, Wilshire.
Wow.
Shill Purr, Kill Birds, Milk Curds, Phil Worth, Real Nerds, Stan documentary. I liked your film, sir. And that was a good way to plug that Stan documentary is out in theaters everywhere.
And he's polite. He said, sir.
Exactly, right? And that's many worms. Say he can do the same thing with Orange. They said it couldn't be done, but apparently he can.
You can.
And MTV announcer, host for the VMAs, in another effort to remain relevant with today's youth, they said that LL Cool J will host it.
Wow.
Swing and a miss.
Relevant.
And that's your music news. All right, we're back here live. A shout out to Brittany joining the stream here as she's plugging Sleeping with the Witch on Saturday the 16th.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, baby.
Always doing good with the plugs there. A lot of people on our Instagram stream as well. So thank you guys for watching along with that.
Instagram?
It's a thing, it's for beautiful people. You got it.
Is it
You
like,
should be- you should get one.
Zenga?
What's Zanga?
No, it's not like Zanga.
Oh, my God. Did you hear her say, what's Zenga?
Well,
It was Twitter without pictures. Before Facebook.
no, honestly, I didn't know.
Before
I didn't know what
MySpace.
the hell that was. Or
It's
speaking
Zenga
of,
with an X.
okay, speaking of
Really?
things.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I had a MySpace, but I don't think I ever had Zanga.
Yeah, I didn't. I know
It was
that
it was a live blog.
either. So speaking
Like,
of things
Live
that
Journal?
Yeah, like Live Journal.
I had that.
all right,
Cry your eyes out.
focus here.
Sorry.
Speaking of things we didn't know about, kettlebell juggling was what it was. This is
Yes.
what kettlebell juggling is. Just to follow up on what we said. So it's exactly what you think it is, right? So this is a guy
What's
kettlebell juggling.
kettlebell?
That's a kettlebell.
Oh,
big weight.
The ball with the handle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the reason why we even know this is
It's
because
hard to handle my ball.
this girl, Jasmine Lopez, she's a local girl who qualified for nationals doing kettlebell juggling. I think, is she Navajo? It got reported in Navajo deal. So I think she might be native and stuff.
Come on.
Gorgeous girl who, so we're going to meet her on Monday
Wow.
as a kettlebell juggler and find out what the hell kettlebell juggling is. But let's
Actually,
get ready into this.
I'm part Aztec. And
Rock
part
one,
Navajo.
You're part, get that microphone close to your face, Sparky. All right. You say you're part Aztec and part Navajo?
Yeah, so I'm full-blooded Azho.
Oh, there it is. Welcome back to the show. We're going to play some music here from Static X in just a minute, or not Static X, Static by Sleep Theory.
I was like, yes, dude.
Well, I mean, we got
We were
Push
talking
It.
about Wisconsin Death Trip yesterday.
Were
And
you?
That was awesome. Yeah, it's a great album.
Just randomly just talking about that.
Yeah.
I saw like my hipster moment, my metal hipster moment was I was able
back
to
in
see
Phoenix?
Static X at the Mason Jar
Ooh.
with like 150 people, sold out show, packed. And it was a concert, the first concert where I thought my head would literally pop and explode. It was that loud.
That's
But
awesome.
Wayne Static, sounded exactly like the record and nailed
That's how he
it.
sounded.
Dude, and you're not even the lead singer.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. but
Says who?
says everyone in your band.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Says
I'm the
Shaggy.
lead. I'm the lead bass player, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So, give me a little bass lick here.
Oh, you want
'Cause
some
we wanna
lick?
play a
You
game, yeah.
You want to lick?
Yeah, you give me a lick.
This little band. It's called Annihilator.
For the ADD, let's speed it up
Annihilator.
here, Sparky. There you go.
Oh, I'm out of tune so bad.
Okay, let me turn it down then turn this up. All right, so we're going to play a game called Think Fast, Dumbass. It's real quick. All right, so
Heard, Chef.
yeah, it's Mari versus Sparky. It's all part of the Beast Vegan Presents Game Gauntlet.
Mhm.
All right, and so the way that this works is I'm going to throw out basically a question. You have 3 seconds to give me a good/funny answer. All right,
Okay.
it has to be a relevant answer, like it has to work, and if it's funny, that's an extra point. But if you can't answer within 3 seconds, then I'm going to roast you. All right.
Cheers.
So we'll start off with Sparky. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's the worst thing to whisper during a prostate exam? That is good. You don't want to whisper that. What about you, Mari?
Is it bumpy in there?
You gonna whisper that? Whisper it for me so I know exactly what it sounds like.
Heard, Chef.
Is it bumpy in there?
Okay, that works. Yeah, you both get points. All right.
Thanks.
Think fast, dumbass. Name a children's book that would get banned instantly. Sparky.
Stinky Cheese Man.
Oh no, that's a great book.
Yeah. You're dumbass for that one. All right, Mari.
Ben's Balls.
Oh, yeah. Ben's Balls. Ben's Balls is a children's book.
Oh, Wide Awake Jake.
I don't know why you're
You
laughing
read
at that.
that.
Because the dude's all,
Oh.
you know.
Oh,
Like it's on the cover.
we are on the FM side, so let's not describe it. All right, here's our next one. And think fast, dumbass. What do you shout when you crash a wedding by accident? Sparky. And
I've never been to a wedding. I'm just
dumbass.
kidding.
Yeah, you have. You were married. You're wearing a wedding ring. All right.
I've been the best man before.
Okay. Yeah. Have you? How many times?
Once.
Okay. Did you bang the bride?
No. She's one of my best friends. No. She's my best friend. She's my best friend's girl.
Why is it? Say it again. Like this is almost a lie detector. Did you bang the bride?
No, not at all.
Why is it doing this? That's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, that's strange. You sure you didn't sleep with the bride at all?
I'm swearing.
Why does it keep doing that then?
You're doing that to me.
I'm not doing that. No.
Or is it just?
Did you ever sleep with the bride that you were best man at the wedding at?
Oh, 100%. I didn't.
Okay. Oh, you didn't?
No.
That doesn't seem okay. Well, it's weird. We'll move forward. All right. So, okay.
I slept with her husband, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah. That seems like it checks out. All right. Here we go. Name a celebrity who's definitely an alien and why. Mari.
Oh man.
Dumbass.
Christopher Walken. No.
Joe Pesci because he's Italian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He's alien to this country.
Hey, pal.
Okay. Sparky, make up a new side effect for Viagra.
Limp.
That's a terrible side effect, right? I mean, it's the opposite of what you need Viagra to
Well,
do.
when your Ozempic penis starts growing on your leg,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm on Ozempic and stuff. I'm starting to grow a penis on my leg.
Wow, that's crazy. I haven't noticed that you've lost any weight.
Well, it's not really working, but thank you. All right, Mari, name a fast food item that sounds like a threat.
Hot potatoes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hot potato your face.
Mhm.
Excellent. All right. Sparky, what does the Illuminati serve at potlucks?
Pineal glands.
Pineal glands. Yeah, okay. See, I mean, you got penis on the mind.
No,
Do you normally have penis on the mind?
it just never leaves.
Okay. Huh. He's telling the truth. All right. I see. Mari, what's a red flag disguised as a green one?
Social media.
Social media.
Yep.
It's literally my job.
I was going to say a job is a green one.
All right, let's see.
I just got hired last week, babe.
Oh,
Sparky,
true.
we'll do one more on air before we go into the podcast broadcast. All right, see, Sparky. All right, give me the dumbest reason to break up with someone. Think fast, dumbass.
Living,
Living. Yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer.
breathing, breeding.
Now, I don't know which one of your answers I'm going to go with, actually. They're all terrible. Give me one, Mari.
I don't know.
Ah, dumbass. We continue. Think fast, dumbass on the podcast broadcast. But for you on the FM side, here's Sleep Theory with new
Keeping
music.
socks on, man.
Nope. Here's Static on Rock 102.1 KFMA.
Keeping socks on, man. Get out of here.
All right. Well,
Wait, that was a breakup with somebody.
Sparky, what's the last thing? What did your last brain cell say before quitting?
Whiskey.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's true. All right, Mari, name a movie that sounds like a sex move.
BattleBots 2000.
Have you ever done the BattleBots 2000?
One time, you had to spin around and go upside down and do a handstand and then come on yourself. And
And
it's
with a
just,
beep-bop,
it's not
beep-bop?
fun.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good.
We're not
All
on
right,
the radio, are we?
We're not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have
Oh.
dumped that so hard. Dude. Let's kill the phones here.
I almost dumped myself.
Rocco 2.1, who's this?
Well,
Hey, what's up, dude?
I was wondering if you guys already did the Offspring tickets today.
We did, and the reason why you didn't hear me give them out is because I performed a rap song right before I gave those tickets, and you probably changed the station.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We only have on-spring tickets right now, not off-spring.
All right, but yeah. So Paul, all next week, Robin Nash will be giving out those tickets during her shift. So that's the last opportunity to win those tickets is with Robin Nash next week. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries, brother. Thank you for listening. Sorry about my rap song.
Are you saying Rob and Nash or Robin Nash?
Robin Nash.
Robin.
So it's not a
Red Robin.
It's not a two people show.
No.
The Robin
one
Nash
lady.
show. Like
No,
Rob
that's
and Nash.
that's Rob and Joss, and they're across the hall at Mix.
Oh, dude, I want to go get interviewed
No,
on
you're not mix.
Caliente.
You're not mix worthy. Caliente. What's your Spanish like?
Órale, güey.
Oh, is that?
No, it's very gringo.
Pinche,
Yeah.
Pinche way.
See, whenever you ask if they speak Spanish,
Oh, where'd the pinche way sign go?
No, it's still there.
Is it?
Oh, you know what?
Somebody stole it.
No, it was Valdez being all petty and
Oh
taking
my
it back.
God,
dude.
Valdez,
I
dude.
know.
Valdez,
That's what he does.
He came to my work the other day, bro.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm knee deep in some chicken wings cooking like 3 or 4 orders.
Right.
He walked, I didn't even see him. He's like, your food sucks. And I look back and I'm like, I'm about to hit this whoever is just
Right.
critiquing me. I'm like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to taste it. Just eat it.
Right.
And it's Valdez.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a song about him earlier today, but that was a very passive aggressive way to gift someone something and then take it back just because you end up, giving up. That's not a good look. So there's the inside tea on that. All right. Look, Brittany said it's all about Blue Chews. There you go. So she knows. She's a satisfied customer. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
What about hymns?
I don't know. I never tried Hims. I never tried Blue Chews either.
Inside hymns.
Okay, dude. We're gonna hit a reset here.
This is your fault.
I know. And you know what? I'm all for it.
Me too, dude.
It wasn't just about him. It was about a couple people, to be honest with you. Like Mari knows because I try. I'll play a little bit of it just to see how it sounds. Much to the dismay of everyone else.
Hey, how come you don't play any ZZ Top on your?
Because I'm not classic rock. Rocco 2.1. Who's this?
Cool.
Yeah.
On your new rock channel, you don't play any ZZ Top, bro.
I know. And you know what? It's not that new.
I'm more of like a ZZ Bottom.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are. I'm playing back this call real quick and then going right into commercial break. There you go.
What are you gonna call me?
All right, yeah. Hims is okay. Okay, so Brittany said it. Hims is okay. All about the Blue Chews. See, and she's been love bombing her social media with her boyfriend. So, you can tell.
I love her and Bryce.
Yeah,
dude.
yes.
They're
You can tell she's super happy.
They're both old school friends of mine. And I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
I'm happy about it too. Like I said yesterday, I love. And then I posted it to TikTok and I had a bunch of Swifties come at me like I was talking shit. Like it was the worst thing ever, dude. It was brutal. All right, let's hit the reset here.
Whoa, there's still Swifties?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
I'll explain it to you here on break.
Beyonce made the best video of the year. Just saying.
Earlier this morning, we did this. Check it out. Actually, gaslighting is more common than you would believe. And you get gaslit by coworkers, you get gaslit by your boss, and you also get gaslit by your friends.
You do.
Yeah. And I actually came across a list yesterday that talked about the techniques that are used by toxic friends, right? So like playing the victim, blaming you for your problems. That's a toxic friend technique. Brushing off your emotions or problems, twisting the truth, backhanded compliments, creating doubt, downplaying your success, saying, oops, I forgot, selectively forgetting agreements or past conversations with you, right? Making you feel incompetent, creating drama, using guilt as a weapon, literally making you a little or a lot crazy on purpose. These are gaslighting techniques given to you by the people that could be in your close circle. And I read this list and it triggered me, Mari. I got triggered by this because you know me, I'm always constantly trying to bring people in our circle and lift them up. And I've received this in the past. I have people that are like, turn this narrative around. Like I'm the monster and will talk smack about me behind my back, even though all I did was try to help them. And you know this for a fact, right? And since I was so triggered, I'm like, well, I got to curate a song about this. And I know you hate this. I know you hate this. Okay.
Just can't do hip hop these days.
No, I know, but don't even think of it like hip hop. In fact, actually, I even found a good groove that is musical. But I'm going to tell you right now, okay, because this related to me so much that I had to just spill it out my soul. Okay. And so this is called Gaslight Games. And again, I know you hate it, but it's dedicated to a special few, and you know who they are, Mari. I'll tell you why. Okay, so, and if you've been gaslit, this is going out to you as well. Recognize the signs. Do not be the victim.
No.
This is how we do it. Gaslight games got me questioning my sentence, twisting every sentence, building walls like defenses. Oops, I forgot, not selective remembrance. If a friend's playing toxic, I'm cutting connections. It's gaslight games got me questioning my senses, twisting every sentence, building walls like defenses. Oops, I forgot, not selective remembrance. If a friend's playing toxic, I'm cutting connections. I had a friend who would flip it every problem that arose, acting like innocent in public, but in private they impose. Play the victim, shift the blame, plant the seed of doubt that grows, brushing off my pain completely like my feelings didn't show. And every win I celebrated, they would downplay, minimize, hit me with a backhanded good job, then they criticize, make me question if my progress was a figment in disguise. Gaslight in dialogue, confusion weaponized. Oops, I forgot, but the truth they never forget. It's a tactic, keeping leverage in the games that they set. I recall the conversation, every word and every breath. Then they twist it, flip the script, leaving me doubt in myself. It's just gaslight games got me questioning my senses, twisting every sentence, building falls like defenses. Oops, I forgot, not selective remembrance. If a friend's playing toxic, I'm cutting connections. All right. So there it is. That's it. That's all I'm going to play for
Thank
Mari.
you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
gaslight you.
Did you notice Mari's face through the entire performance
I don't know
there?
what else to do.
I know. Just awkwardly stare.
You were performing?
Yes, I was.
It was live.
Yeah.
Big props for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Should have been
yeah.
dead.
Christy's asking, okay, and Weirdo, is busy. You'll see Weirdo again.
Where is
She'll
she? I
pop
haven't
in.
seen her.
I know she'll pop in as a guest. And yeah, come on in, Herb. But she's been busy with her salon.
You want to move?
Yeah. We're gonna reset the table. She'll pop in as a guest. She's been busy with her salon, and which is great, and we're super happy for her. And Yaz Money and no, you're gonna take Sparky's chair, Herb. Yaz Money and Kendall are on the team now, along with Mari and everything. But earlier this morning we asked the conspiracist, and we'll have Herb Stratford right after this. Stick around. I force my live of rap songs on a rock station and stuff. I gotta make sure if people are still listening, because I never get calls saying, "Hey, man, that was good." That just doesn't seem to ever happen, right? But I do like to reward people for their patience. And again, this is about it's not about just the context of the performance. It's performing it live on the air without a safety net. Was that 100% live?
That was 100%
You see me getting
live.
winded, you see me flub a little bit and stuff, but it was all tied together to, actual facts of like how people gaslight you. It doesn't matter. Nobody cared. I do want to play a game though. So if you're still listening out there, callers number 6 and 9, you can win pair of tickets for Offspring tickets. Kind of a big deal. So 600 KFMA, 605-362. We're going to play Pretty Fly or Total Lie. Callers number 6 and 9 will face off against each other and get those tickets. If we get no calls, then I know it wasn't a hit song that I did. So we'll find out.
We'll
one
find
call.
out.
There's one call. Oh, okay. Might just be, that person going against Mari. Let's find out after we play some Offspring. Here's Pretty Fly and Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, after forcing our contestants here to give me any kind of feedback whatsoever, we are now back and ready. It's time to play a game. So I have tickets on a line for that of the Offspring. We're going to play a game called Pretty
Fly or
Pretty
Lie?
Fly or Total Lie. Thank you, Mari. Let's meet our contestants. On line 1, we have Bella. Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
All right, line 2, we have Anthony. Good morning, Anthony.
Good morning.
All right, so here's if a pretty fly that's saying a true fact or total lie that it's made up. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, your opponent gets a point. When it's all said and done, we'll have a winner and a loser, but sore loser rules will apply, meaning the loser will decide whether the winner will receive those tickets or I hang up on both of them and give them out to call number 69, effectively giving the loser a second opportunity to win. But the winner has an opportunity to win as well if they're lucky number 69. All right, with that said, you guys have any questions?
Nope.
All right, here we go. Line 1 with Bella, Pretty Fly or Total Lie. The Offspring once released an album available only on cassette tapes.
Pretty fly.
That is total lie. Incorrect. Point goes to Anthony. All right, Anthony,
Okay.
pretty fly or total lie. Dexter Hall. Oh, yes, there you go. We're welcome back to Rock 102.1 KFMA. I'm very pleased to welcome back yet again our good friend of the show, who I was just explaining to him my good and bad moments that I had with the Radio Music Fest or conference, not even a fest, dude. And
No
how
festing.
awkward it was.
No
yeah.
festing was happening.
Yeah, no, I did. To recap it real quick for you, Herb, I had a great time. Also made some enemies along the way. Now, enemies
That's
are
inevitable.
yeah. They're not looking at me like I'm an enemy.
You mean
but
frenemies?
no, I mean I hate them, but that's a whole other thing. But all right, well, while we're here and we got film critic Herb Stratford joining us, let's talk about a big release that is coming to theaters everywhere today, actually. And I did a story earlier about Bob Odenkirk saying he's down to do a couple of these bad boys. I'm talking about Nobody 2. What do you think about Nobody 2?
It's fun. I will tell you that it doesn't have that sort of sense of discovery that the first one did, right? Because the first one we're like, wait, what? He's like a retired assassin or auditor. What the heck is that about? So you have a little bit of loss of that surprise, but it's a fun summer movie. He's always dispatching people very creatively, which is fun.
I love how you said dispatch.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it on the radio.
He's just over it, right? He owes a lot of money.
Vacation.
So he's been doing a lot of hits and he's disconnected from his family. So they decide to go on a trip. He and his wife, played by Connie Nielsen, and they go, and he says, let's go to a place I went as a kid up in the Wisconsin Dells. It's the only vacation I ever went on. Christopher Lloyd reprises his role as his father. And of course, somebody who helps him dispatch people. And so they go and they naturally run afoul of the local bad guys. Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' good son.
How is he the bad guy?
I know, right? That's so out of character. So
he's got such a wuss face,
He does.
But you know what's funny about him is he's getting older, and it's just sort of weird because he still looks like that boy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But he's like older now. So anyway, he's the local sheriff. But wait, there's a bigger bad guy, and that bad guy is a bad girl, and it's Sharon Stone, who is chewing the scenery as the bad crime boss, the crime queen pin. And so, of course, there's going to be some great fights. There's going to be some really entertaining ways that Bob dispatches people who are being rude to his family or whatever. So it's fun. I mean, is it something that, that's groundbreaking? No, it's a fun summer thing. We like the character. And to your point earlier, Odenkirk is just over Jimmy McGill. He's over Saul Goodman. He's ready to do other stuff. He might do a few more of these, and that's great. They're fun.
Yeah. I was surprised that he said he would do them because it's such a physical role for sure.
Yeah. It's super cool to see him doing like an action thing instead of just a drama role,
right? Or even in comedy, because obviously he grew up in doing sketch comedy. I also
SNL
read
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I read a piece about Sharon Stone saying she refuses to play a villain unless it's a really bad villain.
Oh,
yeah.
She's gonna play herself.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So she wants to lean into it. So how,
she's good.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to tell you, she's good, and she doesn't just let her henchmen do her dirty work. She is in on the action. Mm-hmm. Of course, she's got a little dog, a French bulldog. I mean, all the stereotypes, but yeah,
she's a Scottsdale villain.
Whoa.
Yeah, in Tommy Bahama. Yeah, no, it's a fun film. I think it's 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, there's an audience for it. I mean, some of the haters are like, oh, dad jokes or whatever. It's like, you know what? Don't take it all seriously. This is just fun. He's having fun. Have fun.
I've been 86 before.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, dude. All right, that's Nobody 2 in theaters everywhere. All right, let's switch gears here to another film that's going to be released, and it's Americana. What is Americana? It sounds not fun.
Isn't that a coffee?
All right, Americana is a film about a bunch of weird characters all in search of this iconic article. It's a ghost shirt. It's an Indian sort of a ceremonial shirt that ends up on the black market, and so everybody's sort of chasing it. Paul Walter Hauser, who's one of my favorites. I don't know if you guys remember. He burst onto the scene with the I, Tonya. The Tonya Harding movie, and then of course he was in Fantastic Four. He does a lot of great roles.
I love him because he looks like we're related. right? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's a guy that like should not be an actor, a Hollywood actor whatsoever. Just an average looking schlub.
Yeah.
And I root for the schlub.
Yeah. No,
He's got a girlfriend in this.
Yeah.
This is just fantasy, is it? Right? There's no way this guy's
come on.
banging.
No, he's working it. So this premiered at South by, and Sydney Sweeney, of course, in it, trying to make this not just about
Don't
her
tell me
physical
Paul,
assets.
whatever his name is, banging
Walter
Sydney
Hauser.
Sweeney in this movie.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to spoil anything for you.
All right.
You have aspirations, right, buddy?
Okay, yeah, I guess.
So,
yeah.
Eric
Oh.
Dane,
Is that
a lot
the
of good
American
people.
Eagle girl?
Yes, the American Eagle girl.
Dirt
Yes.
Nasty.
Controversial.
Yes.
Caucasian female.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. So
The
continue.
most.
Yes.
So anyway, so it's just sort of like, sort of a madcappy sort of, I don't want to say Coen Brothers because it's not that good, but it's fun. It's like, again, it's in the 80s. It's sort of a Western, modern Western, like I said, weird characters, backstabbing each other, trying to get this item. So, it's pulling from other sort of, references. You know what I mean? A little bit quirky, a little bit Tarantino, a little bit,
Yeah, it does look
Ooh, they're
fun. I'm
toes.
actually intrigued by this, but what I don't see is Sydney Sweeney in the trailer at all. So is she have like a large role in this?
She's a big part of it. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
But
not,
there's going to be some surprises or something?
yeah, I mean, this is definitely an ensemble, though. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's a cast of weirdos, basically. So,
Okay,
yeah.
No, I like this.
Familiar with that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's your entire crew, But yeah, for those who like fun and eclectic,
Yeah.
then it looks like Americana is like definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
In fact, you sold me on this because I was like, I didn't like initially. I thought it was going to be some kind of like documentary. Or
Oh
something.
no,
Like a snooze fest.
Yeah,
but
violent,
rock
quirky,
period
group.
piece.
Yeah, well, not period. It's contemporary, but you know what I mean. It's it's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Nice, excellent. Well, those are two movies that are coming out to theaters everywhere. We have more with film critic Herb Stratford coming up. We're going to talk about East of Wall on the podcast broadcast stream. And when we return, the Netflix picks. There's going to be some big drops on Netflix here that we're going to talk about, including one that features Idris Elba. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA or join us youtube.com/BeFegan.
Oh, dude, Idris Elba's.
Clear.
I like that guy, man.
Who? Idris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember The Wire?
I remember The Wire.
Stringer Bell,
Oh.
dude. Stringer Bell.
All right. Yeah. All right.
I wanted
What
Idris.
about Wallace?
I wanted Idris to be the next James Bond, but it's not going to
Oh,
happen.
that would have been so good.
Did they
Oh no,
fig-
he would marry that role. It would be
Mhm.
amazing.
He's already getting too old. Did they
He
figure
is.
out who the next
Whoa.
James Bond's going to be?
No, but I guess they're leaning towards what's his name, Spider-Man. What's that dude?
Oh,
Tom
that guy,
Holland?
Tom
Tom Holland.
Way the other Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just doesn't feel right.
I thought it was
Tobey
the Craven
Maguire?
guy. Not the Craven guy? Like the
No,
older
because he has an
one?
old wife.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
That's what happens. If you have been groomed as a young actor, then apparently you
Some-
can't play a super spy.
But
Yeah.
Tom Holland, though.
Sometimes you have a younger
Right?
wife.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they want somebody a little younger so they can get 4 or 5 movies out of him, right?
Mhm.
And just remember how much everybody hated Daniel Craig. Well, now he's like one of the best
Who's
loved.
Daniel
Yeah. Daniel Craig.
He was one of the
I'm
best
kidding.
Bonds.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
is-
Like,
that
really?
is-
And
that is
everybody-
telling me who the hell is Spider-Man?
Everybody
Right.
lost it. They're like, a blonde, 007. What are you talking about? It's like, it's not about his hair color,
Yeah,
know?
no, it's just in the 90s, everyone got attached to people. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like everyone wanted Pierce Brosnan to be
And he was
007
forever.
And he
forever.
was not. And he was
He's
not-
horrible.
Yeah, he was not good.
You didn't like him, huh?
No,
That was the one I grew up with.
He was too slight.
okay.
He didn't feel like he had like I wasn't.
He wasn't
Passive
English
aggressive.
enough.
It wasn't English enough, but he's also passive aggressive Bond, like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's why I think Craig has this sense of simmering rage behind those eyes, and you're just like, you don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
mess
that,
with him.
That dude looks like he'd murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, he would F you
for
up.
sure.
Yeah,
All right,
for
let me ask you this, Herb Stratford. Then, who would you cast as James Bond?
Yes.
sure. I don't.
John
I
Cena.
don't know that I honestly know because I'm worried about the age thing. Like, if I have to look at a certain generational, then it gets tougher.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would love like a Tom Hardy. You know what I mean? I would love
Ooh.
somebody, but it's like
No
there's
more
a
younger.
there's a
younger
mature. I like that maturity of some of these actors.
Right.
And I don't necessarily when I think about Tom Holland and I think about that sort of group
And
of
Babyface.
people, I don't know
What
who.
about Barry Q?
Yeah, maybe
Ah,
he's sort of funny looking though.
I know,
He is.
but like like a funky looking Bond.
No,
right?
see, James Bond has to be a guy that all ladies want to sleep with.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, Sparky said John Cena, but I don't know if all ladies want to sleep with John Cena, even though John Cena probably has a pretty high body count. He was a man whore for quite some time. He talked about it on Stern way back in the day. In fact, actually, there was a story where he was talked about how he was dared to hook up with an extremely large woman, and he gladly did it. He conquered that mountain.
Oh yeah,
and said that she was amazing.
I know about that story.
Yeah. We live that story.
We can't talk about
Climbing the mound.
Peacemaker this week, but I got to tell you, it is so good.
Oh, you hipster dropping me now? How many
I-
episodes did you see?
5.
You son of a
Oh
bitch.
man. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm excited.
5
for
out of 8.
Peacemaker.
And and it's relevant because of Nobody 2, right? You
Yeah.
talk about, next chapters. This is second season. The bar was really high.
Yeah.
Right. For Peacemaker. It was
Sparky's
so good. And this second season delivers. There's lots of eagly. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
Eagly. I forgot about Eagly.
yeah, the multiverse doesn't throw you off?
No, actually, I'm embracing it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I love it, dude. All right. Well, then, let's see. Let me get this ready here so we could do this for the S.
Also, I love Raw being on Netflix.
Who on Netflix?
Raw.
Oh.
WWE Raw,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Every Monday night at 5
Yeah, that was a
p.m.
good move for Netflix.
100%.
I think them doing that is just gonna whatever market share they didn't have, they just got it.
Oh yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, WWE is doing a lot of things where they're jumping on all these different streaming services, and now actually Congress is trying to get involved with. It's not WWE or UFC in particular. They're talking about the NFL, the NBA, and stuff. And they're like, "Hey, what's the deal? Like, if I'm a fan of sports teams, then now I have to subscribe to 3 different services." They actually had a law in place back in the day that says, okay, it's like a sports kind of. I have it pulled up on my show sheet. For Monday, actually, where they're talking about how there was a stipulation in the law saying that if you're going to be a sports organization, you got to give access to your fans in an easier way. And now that with the streaming companies coming in and making it being like, I got to do this and this and this to be a WWE fan, you're going to have to spend a couple $100s a month to be able to see everything.
And it's not fun.
No, it's Raw on Netflix, right? And then they just announced the ESPN Plus deal.
Yeah, they're getting off of Peacock.
Yes,
so.
they're getting off of Peacock, and then you're going to have to pay for the big 4 pay-per-views, and that's WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series. And so that's additional money, and then you have to pay for something else for SmackDown. The whole thing is like,
Yeah, I don't watch SmackDown because I don't have USA.
I know. They're gouging it. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm just going to watch clips on Twitter. You know?
It's a really legitimate point because it's all about the money going straight into the owner's pockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And the owners being TKO, and since it's a public stock and it was bought out, I miss the days of creepy Vince McMahon. Because it's
True.
only that because they're gouging their ticket prices for their fans as well. And Vince McMahon always wanted families and always had cheap ticket options. So you go to WrestleMania.
Fire.
Right. So as much of a monster as he was a good person when it came to business and trying to include
That's
people.
just like your opinion.
Yeah, well,
he grew the sport.
I mean,
give him that.
when you defecate on a woman's head,
Whoa, that's like speculation.
okay, it is. When you allegedly defecate on a woman's head
Allegedly.
and tell your personal trainer to keep doing the deed to the woman you just been freshly defecated on, allegedly.
Hey, man, I'll defecate on myself if I have to.
Well, that's your thing. That doesn't make you a monster. You consent to that. Right?
Yeah, you're
What
right.
kind of scent?
Strong argument. Consent.
Welcome back to.
Yeah. All right, so in a couple minutes, we're going to get ready for this Netflix segment, right? But when I do that, I'm actually going to be taking you guys out and turning off your mics because we're going to use this as evidence that Herb Stratford's doing his job and he's a legit film critic on, a stream that has currently 15 people watching. But
I'll
replay,
critique a stream real quick.
the replay is massive, right?
All right.
Yeah, we get a lot of that, plus the clips. I always like clipping up your stuff too. We get pretty good traction when talking about movies. One movie that ended up getting a lot of good clicks on and a debate was the movie that was on Netflix that you're like, oh, it's the sequel. What was that sequel that we were talking about? That was shit. Starring Charlize Theron.
Oh, the Old Guard 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was a debate. Some people were like, no, Old Guard 2 is going to be good or it's good. And then a bunch of people came in like, no, they called it. They're spot on this, right? It's trash.
That's good. It's nice to get that reinforcement.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It was super trash.
It was a money grab.
Yeah, big time for sure.
So you want to do? We're going to do Easter Wall though, right? You want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna do Easter Wall first, and then and that's the one you need to check for, right?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a video air check.
No, it's the Netflix stuff. I need to check.
Oh, you know what? We'll do Easter Wall after.
Okay.
I do have that prepped. I mean, like, no, actually, do Easter Wall right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
We can do that.
Yeah. All right. Tell me about this Easter Wall movie here, Herb Stratford. Is it good? I mean, it says Sundance and Tribeca.
It's real good. So this, I saw this at Sundance. What's interesting about this is the writer-director. This is a narrative film. It's not a documentary, but she found these characters. This is a horse trainer in South Dakota. Her name is Tabitha Zaminga. She's the woman there with the sort of half-shaved head. She is this incredible horse trainer in real life. And so basically they wrote this story about them, and really the whole family is in the movie playing themselves, right? There's only two Hollywood actors in here. And they're the ones sort of playing. One of them plays Jennifer's Tabitha's mother, Jennifer Eel. And then there's a guy that comes in that's trying to buy the ranch and sort of take over her horse training business. And she's recently widowed and she's trying to figure out what to do. It's just it's a really powerful family story. It's a really good look at sort of rural America, and not in sort of a polarizing political way. It's just like, this is the way that people are. And as horse trainers, they are absolutely amazing. So Tabitha basically has this family that is a lot of the sort of cast off kids, right? These are the kids that are maybe having trouble at home, so they come and live with her. So she's got this sort of extended family, and just trying to balance sort of life. And it's just a really interesting snapshot. I mean, really, it could be a documentary, but
it looks
it's not.
like a documentary, and proving once again that anybody can act. It's the easiest form of entertainment for sure. So yeah, there's just like, but it does feel like a documentary, but it moves forward like a narrative, huh?
It's really good. Scoot McNairy plays sort of the bad guy who comes in to try and buy the ranch, and he is the only. Him and Jennifer Eel, like I said, they're the only two professional actors, and so the woman Kate Beecroft, who wrote and directed this film, I think she stumbled on their TikTok videos of horse training, and then just sort of went and created this story. And she didn't originally anticipate having, the actual people play themselves, but they're so good.
Wow. And that's out in theaters everywhere.
It is.
Okay. East the Wall. So that's a recommendation from Herb Stratford. All right, let's get on the air here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. So we get ready. So we want to talk all things Netflix. So with that said, as I get this ready, Herb Stratford, what's dropping on Netflix this weekend that you're super excited about?
So there's two very different things. We've got Night Always Comes, which is the first thing. This is a movie that stars Vanessa Kirby. Vanessa Kirby, of course, most recently 2 weeks ago, Fantastic Four. She's been in a couple of the Mission Impossible movies. She's a great actress. This is really a showcase for her. I mean, I expect awards to come out of this performance. She plays a woman named Lynette, who is really struggling with trying to make ends meet. Her mom, played by Jennifer Jason Leigh, interesting, and she has a disabled brother who has Down syndrome, and this is Zach Gottesman, who was in Peanut Butter Falcon, if you remember.
Oh, this guy keeps getting work? That's amazing.
Fabulous in this. And so basically, Jennifer Jason Leigh makes some poor choices and puts Vanessa Kirby's character in a position where she's got to come up with $25,000, and she's got one night to do it. So she revisits some of her, let's say, less than savory past to make sure that she can find this money to try and help her mom and her brother get into a new life. And so there's some super scary characters in this film. Specifically, I would say Eli Roth, the director, who does some acting as well. And then also Michael Kelly is sort of a scary character in this film. It's a real tour de force, as I said. It's on Netflix. It's a really powerful sort of a look at the underbelly of the American dream and Portland, and what somebody will do to try and keep their family together with, again, some super creepy characters. So this is definitely one of the things on Netflix. And then the other thing on Netflix.
Before let's just recap this before we move forward on this, because this does look fascinating, and it's already out on Netflix now, so anyone could stream it. Just like powerful performances and super dramatic here.
Absolutely. And I think, as I said, Zach is so great in this. And I love that, that we have an actor actor with Downs that is able to sort of humanize that condition, and he's great. Their relationship, the two of them, is wonderful. This obviously was filmed before Fantastic Four because she's not pregnant. But it's nice to see this film out.
Was she legitimately pregnant in Fantastic Four?
She is now filming Avengers Doomsday. So I think she was probably young, pregnant, like first trimester maybe.
What's the over under on it being Pedro Pascal's baby?
Based on that neck caressing, I don't know.
I don't know if you can get pregnant from neck caressing.
Hard to say. Yeah, there's a familiarity there. So
yeah. All right, so let's talk about a movie that's dropping on Netflix right now. It's a different type of movie. It's Fixed. So what's going on with Fixed here?
Okay, so Fixed is a very adult, very funny animated film about a dog named Bull who is about to be fixed or castrated, for those who don't know. And basically, you can tell from this trailer, it's very raunchy, very adult, not for the kids, please. Do not let your kids see this film until they're older. But it's very funny, and it's nice, like for a while, we had was Sausage Party, which I'm not a huge fan of. And so it's nice to see this because, I can only watch Beavis and Butthead reruns so much. And, SpongeBob is great, but it's not adult.
Right.
So
they got it censored here with the dogs like walking, but is it uncensored in the movie? You're seeing like dog.
I have never seen so much dog beeholes in my life.
Okay, yeah, lots of dog beeholes. Right?
Yeah, and a lot of sniffing and there's definitely some swinging testicles. I'll tell you. So it's a lot of fun. This movie is just. I hope it starts a trend. I hope that we can continue to see more adult animation. This is not Ralph Bashki. This is not This is not sort of crazy. This is funny. It's funny first. Idris Elba sort of plays the best friend dog who you see there. Great vocal cast. This is a lot of fun. I think you're going to enjoy it.
It kind of reminds me like a throwback to like Fritz the Cat, right?
Yeah.
There was a time there in the late 70s, early 80s that, had legitimately all like rated R movies or animated movies, Heavy Metal also being one of them.
Wizards.
And that it was just everywhere. And so, let's get back to that. Because as we get older, we have the same sense of humor since we were 13.
Well, and I think, honestly, this going out on Netflix is a great way for them to test it and say, okay, is there an audience for this? Because it's a global audience. It's not just a U.S. It's not just looking at box office.
Yeah. So, all right, well, that's Fixed, dropping on Netflix everywhere. And I thought that was a series when I saw a preview for it. So I'm glad to see that it's a movie. How long does it run?
It's like an hour and a half.
All right.
Yeah, it's full length.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, Herb Stratford, thank you very much. Let's keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast, and we'll wrap things up here with Beef Tip right after these words. Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, now I can get Sparky. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put you backstage and turn your mics off.
Right.
I'm gonna need you not to talk in this segment.
All I did was
you
talk.
fucking talking his PhD to focus on touring with the whole thing, and I'm like,
I didn't talk through the whole thing.
I get the whole thing.
I saw. You gave me direction, and I was like,
I gave you
Chef,
one direction, Sparky. I was just shut the fuck up.
Well, you know what? I K-popped.
You K-popped all over this mic. Mari did great. She's sitting there.
She's looking at me like,
yeah, what are you doing?
Shut up.
You're the worst kid. Like, this is how you were in class. I know it, and I was the same way. But I'm just like,
you're gonna put my desk out in the hallway.
Yeah, well, I'm just
get a dunce cap.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna clip this up so we can send it to Netflix of the professional operation we're running. They're like, who's the ghost in the background?
I don't
what the
know
hell
how
is
to
going
listen.
on?
I don't know how to follow directions, but
I know.
I'm trying.
You're
like,
included now, but
I'm really trying, dude. This is a big step for
and
me.
not only did he realize his mic wasn't working, he leaned around his mic to lean closer to my mic just to try to give us more heavy metal. You guys talk about heavy metal?
If there's a bigger piece of shit in the world, I want to see him.
No, you're not a piece of shit, but you definitely you didn't nail the instructions well on that. But it's okay. We'll be able to fix it in post. That was the only part that we needed.
That's the only thing you told me not to do.
It's not talk
exactly
during
what I
that
did.
segment the entire
I'm sorry,
time.
man. I'm a horrible friend.
No,
dude.
you're a good friend, but not even saying words, you just wanted to make noises too.
Oh no, he did.
You name it.
It's the ADD kicking in for sure. But I should still have a pretty good clip for you there.
All right,
So,
thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
they'll appreciate it. They'll keep you on the docket.
Every once in a while, they're just like, "Can you send us clips?" And I'm like, "I don't do clips every week because it's just,
Right.
And also, I'm not doing your stuff every single week."
Tell them to subscribe, dude.
Yeah.
They
If they
better
like,
subscribe. If they want clips, they better subscribe.
if they
You're
like
right.
it, subscribe. Yeah, and they
You're
can
right.
see the whole page and stuff because I have it.
If you like it, then you should have subscribed to it.
This is what he was doing the entire time. We're talking about flicks.
I can't apologize enough, dude. Like, because half of it's like unsincere, and like the rest of it-
Insincere.
Oh no, unsincere.
All right. As we reset for the beef tip here.
Oh my god, I almost got a cramp, and it's your fault.
All right, that's fair. We did ask a conspiracist early this morning.
What kind of conspiracist?
I'm a conspiracist. I could turn anything into a conspiracy.
What kind of conspiracy?
A conspiracy. All right. With that said, if you miss it, one little something like this. Check it out. Look, there's a lot of news in the world, and the mainstream media will tell you one narrative, but if you read between the lines, there's something really going on, and that's exactly what we're going to do right here. Yeah. So this is Ask Conspiracist. So Mari, I need you to share with me a news story, and I'm going to tell you what's really going on. All right. All right, go for it.
Okay, chimpanzees in Zambia are rocking a new fashion trend:
Okay.
grass accessories.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, they're wearing like a grass jewelry and stuff.
Literally, yeah. They've spotted them adorning themselves with blades of grass in their ears and even more creative places. It started with one chimp and then quickly became a full wildlife runaway moment. Scientists say it's a form of self-expression or social signaling.
No, see that. That's what they're going to say to the lamestream.
I don't know.
It's primate protocol. These chips aren't accessorizing. They're planting grass beacons. You
Really?
see, yes, each blade is connected to an underground sensor network operated by the Forest Council to track behavior and mood. Each grass means all is calm. Pelvis plugs mean disturbance incoming. And then, the butt means Green Spy Village.
Who's on this council?
Oh, that's something I don't want to talk about right now. I feel comfortable talking about it publicly, but
Okay.
So, but that's what's really going on. Give me
All
another
right.
story. I'll tell you.
Okay, story number 2. Elon Musk drone ships have feelings. Yes, because their drone ship named Of Course I Still Love You is part of Musk's fleet that catches falling Falcon 9 boosters at sea to reuse them. The romantic name, it's a nod to sci-fi writer Ian M. Banks, where starships have quirky, sentimental names that sound like they could be texts from your ex.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
I still love you.
Yeah, Elon would know about that, but it's not love. It's space romance ruse. These drone ships, they're not sentimental. It's emotional espionage. Their affectionate name is a Trojan horse for AI infiltration. Do not trust it. You're like, oh, that's so sweet. But no, they're coming after you. Once you start thinking the machines are caring, you're honestly hooked, right? You're mentally hooked. You're just screwed. Musk's code isn't about boosting rockets. It's about boosting emotional dependency on robots.
You know what? I believe that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, of course, I Still Love You isn't a ship. It's your new robo best friend, whether you ask for one or not.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
All right. Give me one more news story, and I'll read between the lines and tell you what's really going on, Mari.
Okay. All right. Uber Australia's Lost and Found list it's wild this year.
Yeah,
It's not just keys or phones. People have left behind live puppies,
Oh, no.
barbecue chickens, a sachet of $1,500 in Christmas lights,
Right.
bottom dentures, exotics like love letters and bass guitars, even a vibrator
Right,
made the
okay.
list of things left behind in Australia's Uber.
Yeah, you know what, though? This isn't about forgetfulness. No, it's an Uber object cult.
Really?
Yeah, the lost items aren't lost. They're deployed. The vibrator, that's energy matter, right? Emitter. It's an energy emitter. You ever use vibrator? It emits energy.
It
The
does.
puppy, it's a surveillance proxy. The chicken, a distraction chicken. I don't trust anything that Uber does. The app is even helping you find your scarf. It's a Trojan advertising scheme. We got double Trojans this time. And your lost guitar, you must need a new one. Well, here's our sponsor. That's what Uber will say.
Huh.
Yeah, the more absurd the item, the more data you give away. So welcome to the app-enabled mind inventory. So when they say, oh, you got to check this to see what you lost and stuff, gotcha. And then they direct sell to you. So that's what's really going on.
Okay, I still want to know who's on this nature council, though.
Well, you know what? That's a discussion for another time. All right. And that's Ask a Conspiracist. Let's hit the reset. We got more Beef Vegan Presents coming up right after music for Nirvana on Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, we are back with Sparky doing Nirvana on bass while I'm playing Stained. It works. Don't ask why it works. It just works. All right, that's pretty loud though, Sparky. All right,
You know what? These are.
What?
I just recently changed these strings.
Okay, so you're just breaking them in?
No, they're old.
Oh, okay.
They're from another guitar, but they're
Nice.
new on this one.
Yeah, it looks good. And Sparky's performing twice here in this upcoming week, Saturday the 16th. He's going to be performing at where?
191 Tool. We're
Nice.
doing we got asked to play with Fuzz Evil.
Fuzz Evil. Okay.
Well,
Pretty good.
lisping with my grill in.
Yeah, and then show the grill real quick. He's got a bottom grill. He can't do a top grill because he's got baby.
I'm
teeth.
just a bottom.
Yeah.
It's a power bottom grill.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap.
We're playing with Fuzz Evil at 191 Tool. I have tickets for sale. Meet me at Nevada Smith's. And then on Tuesday I'm jamming with Held Out,
Yes.
and we're doing the Alien Ant Farm show.
I know.
And
That's
at
awesome.
the Rock.
All right, well, let's wrap things up here on the show here. Thank you all.
You cut me off. Don't you cut me off.
I gave you a plug, Sparky. I gave you a plug.
I appreciate it, dude.
We're back. We're wrapping things up on the show, but I appreciate everyone for joining the show. All right. And don't forget, of course, Sparky, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/beefvegan. Herb Stratford, thank you very much. Before we leave you, let's give you a beef tip. Okay. So this is a viral new way to hit the treadmill if you're looking to lose some LBs. All right. It's a 12-3-30 technique. Okay. They say if you walk at 12% incline at a pace of 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes, then you're going to burn more energy and lose more weight. And that way it doesn't even seem like you're doing too much, just 12% incline at 3 miles per hour, which is a snail's pace for 30 minutes. If you do that trend will burn fat, So I know, Sparky, you're looking to get lean and become a model here soon. Try the 12-3-30 technique.
Oh, I'm the model human.
Yeah, that's true.
I work in a 300-degree kitchen.
All right, that's enough of that. I'd like to thank everybody for listening to the show. But that is all the time that we have. You
Love
guys
you, bye.
enjoy your weekend. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
Thank you, humans.
When you wish
Is there more?
upon a
Is
side
there
of
more?
beef,
No?
soon
We done?
will come an end to all your grief. But if you
Hey, guys,
been
watching.
mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.
Babuski.